I have waited long to tell you these words.
I don't get how you climb that. Like, it just looks slimy. I kind of like this armor I'm wearing. I don't even know where I got it from. It's taking me to the arena. Right, that's the dragon we shouldn't kill because it belongs to the Githyanki. And I think it's being controlled by the brain. So it's not really the dragon's fault.
There it is. The crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Nether Stones.
Can I still trust the Emperor? I don't know how I feel about it. He seems trustworthy.
Squall! One abomination births another!
There you are. The rat catcher. The false daughter of darkness. Shunned by her goddess. The hatchling who rejected her queen. You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls.
It wasn't enough that we had those, like, enemies, the NPCs. We have a dragon to deal with as well. I think I want to run here. I'm just worried about, like, getting attacked. Shield? I can still teleport here, so that's amazing. I don't know. These things are, like, very annoying. I think like this. I kind of feel like we should just keep running. Just keep going. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, I guess, here. It will. Okay, amazing. Because why not? Will you stop, please? There. Hopefully they focus on, like, this angel. Go towards the angel. They're not going towards the angel. No, don't put it to sleep. I need him to be awake. How come he missed so much? That's surprising. But I'm glad. Well, that thing died, so that's good. Right, I'm calling my allies with Shadowheart, I think, next. See, this is bad. Like, I need him to get out. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Let's not panic. Okay, is it my turn yet? How do I get the mind flayer up? He's the one that's supposed to guard the crown? I don't know how you're supposed to do this fight the easy way. Maybe I will split them up though, instead of being together. My main character is stunned right now, so that's not a great thing. Stop that annoying little thing. What is she doing? I can't control her. She's... Oh, she's... Her mind is taken over and she's doing her own thing. Maybe I should have called allies first. I don't know. How many turns? Jesus! Like, stop it already. I think Astarion is gonna die, because I can't get him up. Like, I can't get him up. And my focus is on... I feel like this is going worse compared to the first time I tried. Okay, goodbye. Okay, just be quiet. Be quiet. We don't care. This sun's acting on its own. I can't do anything. He's dead. I don't know what's happening here.
Cast the spell. We'll see off the enemies. Not turn.
What's Shadowheart supposed to do? I'm not even controlling her. She's being controlled by someone else. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm not controlling her. I don't know what she's doing. Like, how come she's acting on her own? Oh, he got captured as well? The angel? Even if I get to the brain, we're really low on health and we're just not gonna manage. Okay, we're reloaded in game. Yeah, just do it. Okay. It's open. It's open. Wait.
This is our chance.
Yeah, we have to go through. Hold on, wait for me, please.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. This is it. Its will is weakening.
I don't want to get close because with him, it kind of needs to be close. Oh, I can use something. Okay, good. Okay.
Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
Now put it here. What's happening with the camera angle? I want to see what's happening outside.
There you are, you wretched thing. Time to die.
Not enough damage. Use this again.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
If necessary, to heal ourselves with. Please. The brain is gonna do its thing, which is fine. We don't have long left. We need to move far from this. No, I'd rather use the Emperor right now. Do more damage to this thing. Okay, okay. Okay, it's 10. It's 10. And I think it's gonna die now. It's dead. Did we manage? We just healed. Is laezel gonna come back to life or is she dead forever?
Reconsider. Assess. Implore.
I'm not surrendering if that's what she's suggesting.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Kill it.
Join me. Wield me. Become
If I wanted to become absolute, I would have told you, and maybe we didn't have to fight.
Its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
my master. I must obey. I must end.
Yeah, end yourself. Never come back. Oh, laezel is alive. Okay. She came back to life all of a sudden.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids.
I'm smiling because I managed to get through the fight.
Still you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Oh yeah. What's happening? What was that? How do I get down? The city is like completely destroyed. Even more so now. Where is it going? Oh, people are like evacuating. I hope everyone can swim. So where are we? Weren't we on the brain? Did we manage to get out? laezel won't be as annoyed with us. I was about to say, why are there still mind flayers around? I think they're gonna die by themselves. Right? I mean, they seem in pain right now, but they do have to go. Is that the Emperor? Does the Emperor die as well? I don't know, all of them are wearing the same outfit, so I don't know if it's the Emperor. The tieflings are like the definition of don't judge a book by its cover.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
I'm saying that because at first I thought they were evil, because I thought they were demons. But actually they're really nice. I like the tieflings. So where are we? Oh, okay. Oh, the Emperor is still alive. Harlock?
Should have learned to bloody swim. Can't believe I almost drowned at the last hurdle.
Yeah, no time to die now. Like
And
after
I'm
we
still
fought.
standing in the sun. This is incredible. Maybe whatever had changed in me was permanent. And we didn't even have to turn into mind flayers to do it. Sorry, I didn't mean to, well, you know.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to evolution, you have proved a good
I didn't
ally.
use any of the tadpoles that he gave me.
I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me.
I mean, you
will
can
be
stay
hunted
with
by
us.
her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
Go do your own thing. Thank you for helping us fight the
For
Nether
you,
Brain.
It was under your watch that my prince was slaughtered.
It is true you helped me end the Grand Design, but the path you chose has cost my people greatly. I will thank you, but I will not stay for you.
What about the loot? She's taking the loot with her. Can she leave the loot? Did I just see Gale break his neck or something? It glitched out for a second. Now we have a city to fix. Who's gonna be in charge?
The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I could retrieve it.
For what?
Perhaps even wield it.
I don't think I think
With
we
the
should be
crown in my
destroyed.
hands, I would be unstoppable.
What's wrong with Gale now?
I
No,
would be more
let's
than the
not.
greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
I'm gonna ask him if that's what he wants.
Want, need, deserve.
I'm surprised I'm
Choose
so,
whatever word you
you know,
prefer.
open to this.
But it is what I'm going to do. Mistra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. I could raise a new Netheril, right here in Faerun.
Should I tell him to stay here with me?
It seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and
Do I
you
have
would
to
try to
tell
keep
all
me
my
grounded.
companions to stay
It's
with
not
me?
your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. Ah, I will never forget you. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored to have you as my chosen.
I don't think I want to deal with that stuff again. I think everyone's leaving. Nobody wants to
Farewell,
stick
Gale.
around?
I hope he still remembers us little people once he's secured godhood. Though he may have to contend with Mistra before that's a foregone conclusion. As for us, well, the future awaits.
So it's just
So-
us three, yeah?
What comes next?
Shadowheart, astarion, and me as well? Oh, Karlach as well. Karlach didn't say anything so far. We should repair the city, but I think we should celebrate first.
Celebration, yes. And perhaps a drink, too.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I hope the Knights and Shadows treat you well. You're an odd friend, but I suppose a friend still.
I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the Mind Flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder
It's
than
like
it
my
ever
character's
was.
missing it.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God.
He needs to get out the sun.
It was nice when it lasted.
I think he should run away.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Why is Kyle like being like a ghost?
Astarion's days in the sun are behind him. The best you can hope is that he finds darkness and the comfort it once gave him. Knowing him, he probably will. Comfort was always one of his specialities, especially when it was his own.
Everyone's leaving me alone here.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
She's not gonna be alright. I didn't manage to fix her heart.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You did great.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw...
She's not dying, right? I hope she's not.
Goodbye, sea.
Is she supposed to go to some other planet from what I know? Yeah, I don't know, stay?
You can't.
I don't think I can go on that planet, but we can get her there.
I thought I knew. I thought I knew. But you... All right. All right. But we have to go. Now.
Can I ever come back?
Hang on much longer.
Oh, is Shadowheart not saying goodbye? Like she's
It's
staying?
over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
But hold on, I didn't even say goodbye to Shadowheart before going with Karlach.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got.
I feel like I should have come here.
Like clockwork.
We didn't get to
They'll be
celebrate.
with us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
Two of them at the same time? I didn't know she smoked.
But then there
I
was
don't
you.
want any. I don't want any.
Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them.
Didn't even use Karlach that much. So I don't know how the relationship is so good.
Know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
It never ends, does it? This is a cool ending, though.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemure slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind. With us,
Are we back
you
in camp?
requested your attendance in Faerun.
Oh.
To gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side. A reprieve from the Blood War. A few hours of respite with the stars above and good company to cheer you. Karlach's heart can take the strain of leaving Avernus for a few short hours, but it might burst with joy to see those friends again.
Wait, laezel is here?
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
See, laezel is here, but she's not in person.
Present. I'm glad for it.
Should I talk to her first? Maybe she has to go, you know?
A most welcome sight.
Really? I thought she hated me.
My friend, the Hellswalker. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. But to see your face, it brings me even more pleasure than taking
Is that her
the
talking?
Inquisitor's head.
Good to see her.
It's nice to hear it. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Faerun.
Fine, I'm gonna ask where she is.
Shractalor, I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai. An exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Maybe I'll tease her a bit.
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash
she's not dead yet.
Latry to pieces.
I thought the queen was dead.
My people will be free.
Do you want our help?
But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
When will I see you again?
Soon. When the comet has risen. When the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust.
I can help him
I
though.
miss this place. More to the point, I missed you. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Where's your mad bastard? You brought us back!
Wait, are we back forever?
Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Ha! Oh, man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months.
Will your engine be alright? She kind of mentioned this already, but I guess I'll say
She's
again.
got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll toddle back off to hell quick as you please.
How about a hug?
Always.
Wait, oh yeah, she can, right. Because she's not burning. Why does she have blue eyes? Okay, that's long enough now. Yes?
Here. Enjoy it, soldier. You've earned it.
What did I earn? The fun?
Oh, hey, before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance called Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And look at you. Straight from the hells. Still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun.
Can't complain, I guess.
I'd expect nothing less from someone of your talents. You always brought a whiff of madness to the battlefield. I do miss it.
What happened with the sun?
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt ashamed. Like I'd lost everything. Just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that. But
Well, we
time
could have
lent
understood him, though.
perspective.
We know
It
he's a
wasn't your
vampire.
victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I'd gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it. I've
Why
taken
does she
a
look
turn
concerned?
as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
As long as it's the bad people, then it's fine.
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows. Cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine.
That's a good saying over there for everyone.
Is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Acceptance looks good on
But
you.
that being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no.
I can
But
help out
until
if you
then,
want.
I am.
I want to help out everyone.
We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's,
I might be returning.
see you later, darling.
He's still wearing the safe thing compared to everyone else.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. And if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished.
Did he die?
On this occasion, I appear to have been erased from this plane in both soul and substance. So, the usual protocol for revivification cannot be followed. I am, however, available for the duration of this spell to assist with the tying of any loose ends related to my recent departure from mortality.
So he died when trying to get a crown or something?
A sequence of elegantly designed failsafes to be executed in order to reverse the occurrence of my unexpected but impermanent demise.
I can revive you with a scroll, if that works.
I am unable to detect any trace of my existence in reach of mortal magic, however. Such a protocol would, in this instance, be destined to fail. However, on behalf of my creator, I wish to make abundantly clear that my death was an unfortunate accident, and in no way related to any attempted usurpation of the reigning divinities of the day. Retrieving the crown from the muddy floor of the Chionthar was surprisingly straightforward.
Oh, he got the crown.
If a little damp.
Then why did he die?
I recall standing on the riverside, the icy chill of Netherese metal in my hands, and then nothing. Gale of Waterdeep was gone. And so was I, until Withers kindly summoned me here to perform my final task. I have been entrusted with the delivery of a letter to be given to one who cared most for me in life. I hope these words do something to ease the tragedy of my untimely and honestly, quite unexpected passing.
It looks like a purse. Not a letter.
With that, I'm afraid my spell is waning. Is there anything else you need of me before I blink out of existence?
Can I even hug this? Isn't it like a hologram? Is that possible? Yeah, it's a hologram. Well, you can try. It's the thought that counts.
To think I believed godhood was worth losing all this.
Cat?
Oh, right. You.
Oh, I can talk to it?
Hello. Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dekarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right? I can almost feel Gale here. Among his friends. In you. Some part of him remains, doesn't it? A crackling in the air, isn't it? That flare of magic and mischief. Oh, what I wouldn't give to snuggle up on his lap one more time. Just once would do. Oh, I couldn't possibly. Unless, well, perhaps it's not a terrible idea. Gale would be quite pleased to know we've made friends, wouldn't he?
So cute! Even though the wings are weird, but so cute. I love cats.
Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She
Where is
misses
she?
him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. Well, if you ever come back, do look us up in Waterdeep. Surname Dekarios. I'd enjoy the chance to reminisce about the good man we knew. Enjoy your
I'll try
party,
to remember
dear.
that.
I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
I don't know if you can talk to the dog, but we can pet it.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
Oh, it's the astral prism.
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
He can have it though. We don't need it anymore. Can I throw it if I choose this? Why didn't I throw the astral prism? I think that's what he's waiting for.
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement.
Where did you find this?
He whines. Less talk, more throw.
Okay, how do I throw it? Who's leaving
Sorry,
and going
I
out the
wonder if
water?
you'd show up.
I've been counting out the days.
Honestly, so have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it?
I mean, yeah, we've been in the hells.
I suppose I do, don't I?
He seems
I'm
happier.
glad you seem well. Truly.
Feelings mutual.
I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Wondering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. Peace and quiet will still be there waiting once I've lived a little. Though, don't get me wrong. I've got a little cottage with a garden and animals in mind already.
Oh, that's very nice.
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose.
She lives alone, right?
Isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Your parents will be proud of you.
Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited. Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Word
very
seems
good.
to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice.
And they just leave her alone.
Don't
She's
worry.
been free enough.
I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poison blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
Oh, I know. It's like her childhood best friend, right?
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
I've been in the hells. Wait, why can't I tell her what I've been up to? I just leave?
Don't be a stranger.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
I feel happy.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I think I've caught up with
What
everyone.
indeed? Prick up thy
He
ears
agrees I
and
did.
listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me. thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Wait, how is laezel drinking if she's a hologram?
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name.
Hefric, Oren, and
Didst
Gortash?
truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
R.I.P., I guess.